Whew. Look at that sunrise. Sun's actually way up there. But it kind of looks like it's just now starting. So we're going to pretend like we're like early. Morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. This is weird, huh? Different view to start the day. Had to come get breakfast. Can't start the day without breakfast. Start the day on the feed, crew. Tuna's already gone. I'm sure I'm going to hear about that. But a burrito is more important. Well, when I started this day, I was like, I can either spray if it warms up a little bit, because I don't like spraying Roundup when it's cold, or I could go spread manure. But then I remembered, oh yeah, I got to go get my wife's tags for her car. So I'm going to go do that, and then probably go buy Verizon too, because my phone, a little over 2 years old, and well, for like the third time this week, it didn't charge at night, so I'm tired of fighting with it. So give me a little bit. We'll be back. I'd like to say shortly, but it probably won't be. Well, that was fun. Tags are on order. I got another temp tag in the meantime, because the wife wanted a special Colorado tag, so gotta wait on that to get delivered. Went in to the cell phone store. It actually went a lot better than usual, but for some reason, I have a lot of data on my phone. Like pictures and videos. I wonder why. He goes, okay, this is going to take like 2 hours if you got something you want to go do. You know how weird it is walking around without your phone? Also, do you have any idea how hard it is to talk to a camera like this when you got gum in your mouth because you can feel it constantly moving around? Sorry about that. Yes, remember this mess? So Cameron's over here trying to fix it. So, the only way to stop the sand from blowing is to get rain. If you can't get rain, you gotta go find some moisture. So what we're doing is essentially trying to pull up moisture, pull up chunks, and bury all that loose blow dust as best as we can. The ridges will break the wind to where it'll try to just knock off the tops of the ridges. It's one of those deals. There's not a whole hell of a lot we can do, but this is kind of our best option. Chisel or something with real sharp points, narrow points, would work better where it could go deeper. We don't have that. We got our Orthman cultivator for rowing out corn, so we're going to make it work. It'll do okay. Like I said, today's Monday. They're calling for winds starting tomorrow afternoon and going through Wednesday. But we have a chance of getting a little moisture with this one. If we get a 1/10 of an inch of moisture like they're talking about, that'll hold the ground for quite a while. Check that out. The 245 is back in the shop because Bart is a welding machine. Track fillers are ready to go. I wish I would have been here this morning. Him and Cameron flipped it back over with the forklift. I'm curious how he did it, if it was kind of my original idea where I was going to use the loader just for the reach. But then Kenny showed up with the backhoe, so it kind of altered my idea. You guys seen how that worked. Curious how theirs went. Damn wind has picked up, so not a whole hell of a lot I can do spraying wise. So I thought I'd come throw some grease at this thing. Okay, moving on. Okay, now that the loader's done, this guy. I'm not that dumb. But I'm gonna take this to the shop because that's all but out of grease after the loader. Just dropped Cameron off at the loader. So here's the manure I was using on Saturday. Hauling it down the highway and around into this field because I didn't want to drive through our wheat. So I had that stockpile and then the stockpile right above my mirror there that you guys know about because that's the one when I was trucking. But we are now leaving this project. Gonna take the loader back home because I'm back to hauling directly out of pins. So I'm going from, I don't know, 3 loads an hour with this 1.5 mile long jog around to maybe 2 loads an hour. No, it's going to be 1 because from the pin I'm starting on, it's called a 1/4 mile to the road. 1/2 mile, got to turn. 1/2 mile, got to turn. 1/2 mile, got to turn. Yeah, it's a zigzag to get to my next project. So we're back to going really slow. Yay, team. Now, moving the loader back from some stockpiling to start loading out of pins is super aggravating, but in the long run it does make sense, as much as I don't want to admit that. But either way, guys, sorry, this has been like a weird content video. You're seeing all the non-fun sides to farming, all the behind-the-scenes crap, servicing, running errands, doing all the other crap rather than the actual fun of sitting in a cab. But now it is 5 o'clock. I gotta get home, get a quick shower, get back to town. It's March Madness time. I gotta get in there and, well, go pick some teams. So then the tournament's that much funner to watch. And the tuna said we're leaving his house at 5:30, so I got things to do. I'm gonna go see what teams we can wind up with tonight. And I'll catch you guys sometime this week. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.